when it's gonna be.
And we are live.
Okay.
Oh, and immediately something is broken. The chat box is broken.
Oh no, not again. Who put the bard in the chat box, guys? They don't seem to break everything. I'm sorry, what?
Yes, dear.
I gotta check something on another screen real quick. So quickly, to PTU. Yeah, that one's working fine. Okay. I had to go to the PTU screen and make sure nothing broke there. But hello, my wonderful players. How are we doing this fine evening?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay.
So...
Been better, been worse.
Oh.
Alright.
Hey, first time chatter, Trap Z, we just started. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and get into the intro. I am your wonderful host, Downhill Games, aka the Dungeon Master. And going from left to right on the screen, we have Nuka being played by Gray.
Gray, say hi.
Did the frostbite get them again? I mean, we've been in this basement for a while. I'm here.
I just yeah.
I literally responded.
Maybe your Discord cut out.
Hang on, let me try something then.
Okay. Next we have Tiercy being played by Kai.
Who's currently, I don't know what's going on with them. They're currently.
Hello. Hi there.
Yee.
Oh, Trap Z is actually streaming on Twitch right now.
Nice.
Streaming.
I don't know.
I was actually. Yeah, I was actually.
Arc 6. Anyway, and we have Sophia being played by Rose.
Who's currently not here because nobody can get a hold of her.
Hey, we got a follow.
Yay.
Man TV 281 just followed. Hey, now we're even closer.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're closer to our goal, which is a special encounter.
In chat.
Rose is currently not here, so we have Sapphire being played by Cam.
God damn it. That was not my best voice work.
I'll let you recover. We have Lotus being played by Mel.
I have coffee and it's everybody's problem. Hello, lovelies.
And finally, we have Sev being played by our wonderful Blue.
Greetings and salutations, my fellow travelers of the sea.
Alright,
See.
so where we last left off, you guys had an intense battle inside the Colosseum of Queen Amber IV. The intense battle was nothing because of anything of ill intent. It was purely a sporting event. And Queen Amber is rewarding one of you with a new title for participating in the event. Now, after the event, you guys luckily, out of pure determination and working together and a little bit of luck, was able to beat the queen. Hey, we got our follower. It's Traps in. Anyway, moving on. But able to defeat the queen. Queen Amber had then was knocked out and was taken to the infirmary while you guys followed behind her. The crowd roaring and cheers and all that, as a good fight is always to be celebrated, even if your favorite team has lost. But dastardly plans were afoot for the queen. the queen was attacked while she was unconscious. Luckily, you guys being there saved them by this weird shapeshifter who took the form of Striker, aka known as Jackson. As well as the draconic celestial mage that you guys have been running into quite a bit, that you swore that you've killed. Now,
How many times have we killed her at this point?
you killed her. You killed her once, and you beat her 2 other times. You didn't full on kill her the 2 other times. But as we pan back to the it is the next day. Early morning, you guys have had breakfasts of heroes served to you by many of the beautiful servants, like both male and female, in case any of you guys are fancied. Even Tiercy, your new slave companions have also been fed and given proper, better clothes. You guys are being treated as the heroes of Sand Dune because of your, Sand Gem. Is it Sand Gem? Hold on, it's been a minute. Let me check the world map.
It's San Jim.
Oh yeah, Dune Shadow is another location. Okay, my bad. You guys are being held as heroes who have risked their own to save the queen, even after getting absolutely bashed by her.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Sapphire doesn't. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
You don't think she minds getting beat by the queen? Well then.
My God, be with me today. They really are.
That is a good question. Lotus, do you worship any of the gods? Because we never did establish that.
Actually, she does. And she does.
What god? Like, which one of... Because...
She worships the goddess of the moon.
Yuma?
She does.
Yeah, Yuma, the goddess of the moon and hunting and all that.
She worships the goddess of the moon. She, I've never really made it established, but during break times, she does pray to her.
Nuka hasn't since before since the incident, but I think he did start after he got his sisters back.
Who were you praying to, Nuka? And
The doggo one. So yeah, the same as her. The hunting and the same one, due to the fact that would more likely be the one that the dogs would focus on due to hunting and shit.
Okay, so Yuma once again. Okay, fair enough. And, of course, Sav, your mother's also a follower of that god.
Okay, so.
So you would know their culture very well. They're a neutral good goddess, I believe.
Right.
But, we're getting slightly off track. After being served a hero's breakfast, you guys are summoned to the queen once again. The queen is standing in front of you, and there even is Tirsi, your newest companion, Dune Rose Kinkine, your slave right here, is standing in attendance with the other servants, but just slightly off to the side. Your 2 wolf children are being watched by Marth right now. He's actually just teaching them how to read and all that at the current moment.
She's not a slave. She's a future friend.
That slave collar means other reasons, but anyway.
That may not be there for long. But we'll get to that later.
My friends, you have all did very well in improving yourselves to the people of Sanjam. Not only you show great valor in the Colosseum against me, you have also risked your own to save my life. And for that I am truly grateful. So, first matter, Lotus, step forward.
Yes, Your Grace.
Wait, you're...
He never should have taught us that.
She takes her wooden sword back thing, sets it to the side, and picks up a golden scimitar. As she then puts one on one side of your shoulder, taps your forehead, and puts it on the other side. And then, in a quick flurry, you feel no pain, but a piece of your antler has been cut off. As she sets it on a table behind her on a small silver chair, like a small silver plate. Lois, you are now part of the royal family for Sanjin. You'll be the next in line unless I bear a natural child, and being part of my family means that you have forgo all other responsibilities to your own family. Congratulations.
I am greatly honored, Your Grace. Thank you.
She motions you to stay there for a second as she picks up what looks to be a jewel-encrusted box. She then opens it, showing you guys 3 different rings. As I will show you guys now what they look like.
Oh, pretty.
And this is your reward for saving my life. These are treasures, trinkets. Oh, we got our follower. Alex and Bean just followed. Thank you. Thank you. You're given but only being right to the next of kin, Lotus, I would like you to pick the first ring you wish. You're not given any information about what these rings do, but they do let you know they are magical in some way. And that this will be, Lotus, this will be your symbol as the next queen of Sandu. Or Sanjin, I'm sorry.
Good thing.
There is a golden ring with multiple amethysts in it. There is a silver ring with a blue aquamarine in it. And there is just a plain silver ring. What do you wish to pick?
I am going to take the silver ring with the blue aquamarine in it. I do like aquamarine.
Okay. And are you sure about this? You only get one.
Yes, I am. I am sure.
Okay. I will let you know what that ring does in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You are gesturing to return back to the rest of the people. Next, I only see fit that these next 2 rings go to the combatants I feel needs them the most. She looks over to you, Sev. Severo, please, stand, please, approach.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So you have to pick between ring 1 and ring 2. I mean, ring 3. Ring 2 has been already taken.
Describe the other 2 to me again.
Ring 1 is a golden ring with multiple amethysts in it, and ring 3 is just a plain silver ring.
Amethyst. Orange, right?
Purple.
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 Yeah, I can show it to players again as a handout.
Golden ring. Multiple amethyst gems.
You don't know what they do.
I'll go for the plain silver ring.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, but I don't know. You know what? Let's go with the gold.
Are you sure?
No, but let's go with that one. Sure. I mean,
Because you guys aren't allowed to trade these. These are symbols of your heroism. All right.
okay, hang on. I'll look better in silver.
You make up your mind, dang!
Okay.
I'll look better in silver.
This is your last chance. Are you sure?
Final decision.
Okay. I will let you know what that ring does in a minute. These rings do require attunement. And the last one that she feels like needs this in multiple different ways. Sapphire, please approach.
All right.
And she offers you the last ring. If you do not take it, she will give it to another person. It is up to you if you take it or not.
I feel as though there are other members of my guild who could use this better than me.
And who do you recommend who has not already received the ring?
You really had to put that on me.
Yeah.
You're the one that suggested it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know. Pick. Choose the block. Whoever I pick, I don't want to play favorite.
You're not gonna play favorite. Just pick somebody.
You can't pick.
Seriously.
Oh wow, okay, I got something cool.
Okay. Tirsi, step forward.
Hi.
And do you wish to take this ring?
How is she holding it out to me, or is it just like in a box?
She's holding the box.
Who's holding the box? Is the box open?
Yes.
So I can see the ring, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
You can see it.
Don't forget to go with the sun today.
I slowly close the box with my hands like on her under her hand and then on top of the box and go, "Thank you, my love." Leash. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna say. But yeah, thank you. Can I take the box?
No, she can't give you a box.
You
The
can't
box.
take a
No,
box, you
the
just
box.
take the ring.
The box had all 3 rings in it.
Oh.
It's a
I thought
magical.
it was like each
it is-
ring had its
so
own
she
little
will
box.
specify that this is a magical box meant to protect these rings.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll slowly take the ring out and turn on my finger.
You're just gonna steal the whole box.
And
Thank
bow.
you.
Just take the whole
Oh,
box.
thank you, bye!
If you really want the box, she will give someone the box. Heck, I think Nuka will want the box mostly. Because whatever is
Probably.
Okay, she will explain. If Nuka really wants the box, she has plenty of these. This box is a box of preserving. Any item that is put in this box is holds still in time and is perfectly preserved, as long as it's not living organic, like herbs and shit. But any material like metal and all that will not rust or anything. And damage outside the box will never touch what's ever in it.
Pretty cool.
If you want the box, she can give it to you, but it's really not a very important magic item.
All I said was that'd be cool. I didn't say I was like, oh yes, I need the box. I was like, hey, that's neat.
You know.
Whether or not he gets it, that's entirely on her. I'm not gonna like have him be like, can I hit a box? Can I hit a box? Can I hit a box? Or just like,
Okay. Well, if you're not like actively asking for it, she will put the box away.
okay.
And the queen then dismisses you guys.
Cool.
You guys have some time to be freed, and basically, Blue, last night you got a ping from your good old Warlock patron. They're asking what the fuck's taking so long. If you don't get to that area, she may try to teleport you there, and that's not good for anybody.
Right.
But
He's in the desert. He might evaporate before he gets there.
I will also state, if you guys wish to attune to the rings, I will go ahead and put what the rings do in the in their little things.
I'm just what the
Yes, I
rings
would
do.
like to attune my ring.
It takes about an hour, a short rest. But I'll go ahead and put what the rings do, and we'll just say you guys attune to them while you guys are discussing.
Okay.
If you guys want to read what your rings do to each other, you can, but that's up to you. They all require attunement. 2 of them are custom made, and 1 of them isn't.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I'm guessing the one.
And there's no trading of these rings, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Especially the one I got.
I'm waiting to see what.
I posted it like in your handouts. So who wants to read their ring first?
I'll go first. I have the Ring of Haste. This is the Ring of Haste, meaning you can cast the haste spell on yourself once per long rest. I don't like that. I already have the haste spell. But I can cast on all of us, basically.
And it,
Yeah.
and it does count as a concentrating spell because you cast the spell. So if you get hit and lose concentration, oh boy.
I made the halfway decent choice. I got the Ring of Invisibility. While wearing this ring, I can turn invisible as an action. Anything I'm wearing or carrying is also invisible along with me. I remain invisible until the ring is either removed or until I attack or cast a spell.
And I will
Until I use a bonus action to become invisible again.
I will state that the Ring of Invisibility, in my world, just lets you cast the spell Invisibility once per day.
Makes sense.
So Blue, I think the ring that I got was meant for you. You want to know why?
Let me guess.
But
Oh, you want to guess?
Well, pretty sure like it's in my colors, but go ahead.
Ring of water walking. While wearing this ring, you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if you were on solid ground, and you again
You gain.
regain
You gain.
resistant. Oh, you gain resistance to cold damage.
I mean, isn't Blue
We all
already
messed up our
naturally
rings.
resistant to,
Nope.
isn't Sav already naturally resistant to cold damage?
Nope.
Nope.
No, he is not.
Actually, would have been good for.
I'm just pretty good at dealing it.
yeah. We all kind of had a little bit of interesting choices.
I like aquamarine. It is an actual favorite stone of mine. So when I seen silver and aquamarine together,
As you guys head back to your quarters, as this is you guys have been upgraded to like the royal, like some proper guest quarters, not just the servants' bunks, for being heroes. Even Edwin and Marth got upgraded because associated with the rabbits, and also they would have helped if they were there. Currently, you see Marth. One of his ears is being pulled by one of the wolf children, while the other one is reading a book silently. But Marth
you okay,
seems.
Mara?
Oh yes, I've dealt with very rowdy children before. He's just
It's
looking.
2 girls, isn't it?
Yes. He's just looking at all of you when he says that.
Lotus rubs the top of her head. Complained about my horns before, but just having one lesson, that's gonna get some used to.
Edwin simply picks up his knife walks over to you, Lotus. Looks at the
God.
slight, thing. Looks back at you.
Mm-hmm.
And just holds a piece of your horn. As he cut another piece of your horn on the other side to balance things out. And he just hands it to
The
you.
whole time.
He just hands it to you.
Lotus is just blinking like, what? Huh?
He just walks away. As he just fiddles, as he just does knife tricks in his free hand, just walking away.
And Seb reaches
I
down.
do believe
and
OCD might be a common trait among Death Marked.
Seb reaches down.
You damn right. You're damn right it is, doll.
Hold on.
You take
Seth
a piece
was
of
trying to say
horn?
something.
You take a piece of horn?
I want to grab the piece of horn from her.
Okay.
She hands it to Severo. It's an antler.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna turn it into something.
That will
What do
take
you got
time.
planned for my?
That will take time.
What do you have planned with my antler?
I'm turning it into a flute.
Seth, understand it's probably big enough to be a small whistle.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like something that can make noise.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was just going to hand me a bunch of papers and say choose a last name. Well,
Not cool.
so, are we all in agreement that we're going to go get Sev's ship?
Of course.
I mean,
Doll is kind of staring off into space.
Oh, you're right.
Sab, are you with us?
Just thinking.
About?
Emerald.
Sapphire?
Partially.
What's your name?
It's partially emerald.
And Ruby?
Partially.
But well, what's
Do
on your
you
mind?
want to talk?
She turns to you and gives a little smile. It's fine. I'll be fine.
I'd like to see if they're bullshitting.
Yeah.
by the way, I'm playing
What?
music now.
I can hear.
Alright, so what do I roll to try and bullshit?
Deception with disadvantage, as Doll was never known to bullshit. They were always known to say things with a straight face, like dead serious.
Yeah, shit.
I'm going to declare that Doll, you are. It is. It is very, very much noticeable that the other players do not need to roll because that 7 would just not be enough.
Shit.
I was gonna ask if I could help, because, yeah, that.
When you're used to playing charisma casters and then suddenly don't.
Casey wants to go over and give Sapphire a hug.
Seth?
Who cut their other piece of my horn off downhill? I need to write this for notes.
Edwin.
Thank you.
Queen.
Seth, you're only fooling yourself.
It is simply the idea of an heir. And the fact I will never need one.
Mark quietly takes the kids outside.
Yeah, smart.
That might be interesting, yeah.
And the idea that I will never need one, nor can have one.
There's an option. You can always make one.
Edwin looks very confused by that statement.
I know you technically can't.
In case even if I were to have a child, or adopt one, I would still outlive it. Even if they were another machine mark, it is simply the contemplation of the passing of time.
So, Sapphire, I'll tell you something that my mother and father, not my father, but my brother told me when I was little. Time moves differently for everyone. And eventually, even for machine marks like yourself, time will catch up with you and it will end. And whether you need an heir or not, if you want to have kids, I say discuss it with your spouses and go for it. If it makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, happiness is all that matters. I'm happy to be around everyone in this room as family. Sisters, brothers.
So just kind
It will have to be something I consider down the line.
Moonrose looks very confused but doesn't say anything.
I mean, most of you guys have been more like family to me than I've had in a long time.
Yeah, don't get sappy on us. That's my fluff
Let's
nugget.
keep it that way as best we can.
Sapphire just brings you all into a group. She tries to bring you all into a group hug.
Aw, sappy.
Edwin just stays away from the group hug.
Of course.
Right? No. He's coming in here too.
Sapphire, Sapphire.
Bum rush him as a group.
I can phase through the floor. Do you really want to try me?
Well, it's not just her, it's also us too, because we've all been grouped in.
I'm standing over here on the map. Like, I will literally phase through the floor. I will take the fall damage.
No, Edwin.
He's
Don't
just
do
gonna
that.
show up on the other side of the planet.
No,
Edwin, if you
you
don't
guys are on the
come
second
first in the
floor, by
room,
the way. You
bubble.
guys are on the better suites, like on the second floor of the palace.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's
Edwin.
literally going to face to the floor and hit the floor on the floor beneath us. It's
I mean, to be fair, once you all die, it doesn't really matter. Like, we'll eventually all see each other again. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe not.
fine.
It depends if the council decides if you're worth reincarnating.
that's not even really the point, though. The point is the here and now.
Or the legacy.
Lotus,
I accidentally turned this game into something existential.
Lotus sort of laughs. Lotus sort of laughs and goes, I don't think I'll be reincarnated. I just think I'll be battling a lot.
I mean,
I really just...
I hate to be the one to kind of get a rush on things, but how exactly do we plan on trying to get my ship back?
I know where they are.
Alright, I need to get going.
You do?
Where?
I know where they keep their dock and their secret base. You know, it's not like, I don't know, I've been undercover for, you know, a whole month, earning their trust. He kind of just starts pacing back and forth, working on the whole espionage, sneaking in, you know, getting info. He paces back, you know, telling the queen about everything, getting this super cool strategic strike going. I'm just saying, you guys could have checked the goddamn door.
Okay, just saying. Okay, I get all that, but are you willing to help us?
I never leave a job unfinished.
He says as he flips you off.
Very well.
But that also means but because you guys fucked me up so hard, I'm taking a higher cut of that pay.
Fair.
Absolutely.
Next time be, I don't know.
I
don't even know how to describe it.
dropped the key in your cell. I kept the door unlocked. How more subtle?
Putting in the key.
You want me to tell, like, do you want me to write it in your food next time?
Hold up.
May
Hold up.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. I was in the Celestial World for only maybe a couple hours. A week there, possibly.
Oh yeah.
Edwin, you're telling me they didn't check the fucking door?
They did not check the fucking door after I
You
left.
didn't check. She turns to them. You didn't check the fucking door.
We were chained to the bars, and it took me a while to even break that.
And after that, you didn't check the fucking door.
Wait, here's a question. Did you hold on? Hold on. Did you check to see if your cuffs are really locked?
No, they were.
we
They
got
were.
out of there, okay?
I dropped
They
the
were?
key for that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get.
I was so annoyed at that point. I got offered a chance for us to all get out of there, and I said screw it.
Just
I'm
don't worry. I know who I'm not taking on a stealth mission next time. Scares daggers at Blue.
He says, okay, that's fair. That is not my forte at all. Nope. That's why I try to
That's
make a
fine.
plan. And when the plan when plans fall apart, just yeah.
You made it fall apart.
I know, but I didn't know that you had a plan because you didn't fill me in.
Okay, I was in the Celestial World, and from what I'm hearing, he was undercover. You can't fill someone in if you're undercover. That.
I know, but his plan clashed with my plan, basically.
You didn't have a plan before my plan. You should have followed my plan.
Yeah.
Great.
By the way, Edwin comes up to you like your chin, comes up to like your chest, Blue, and he's just staring you down.
According to some of the books I've read on humanoid
Wait, hold up.
interactions, we should probably
Yeah.
leave at this point.
Hold on. Wait, Downhill, is there a stool in the room? Is there a stool in the room? She's gonna drag it over and like put it in front of Evan.
Where is he? Where is he?
She's gonna put it in front of him and just put him on top and put him on top of the stool so he could just tower over Jezero.
Sev.
Pepperell.
Yes. Yeah, she's gonna make him tower over Sev. Put Edwin on the stool.
Edwin looks at you.
High ground.
You've literally made me more upset than I was at Seth just now. Did you seriously have to go after my height?
No, I see you tall all the time, but then again, I'm short as well. Sorry.
Listen, I didn't get to spend much time in the soul well, okay? He just walks away sad.
Yeah, Edwin, wait.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're the-
Okay,
Your height is beautiful enough.
I'm sorry I screwed everything up. Okay, I didn't have any idea that anything like that was going on, which I know that was a part of the whole idea of it, but I'm sorry.
Anyway, to get to their hideout, it's going to be a few days on travel through the desert. I've already packed supplies for the trip. Now, once we get there, we're going to take your ship back here. That's the plan.
How long will that take?
Maybe a day sailing, depending.
We can cut that down to a couple of hours if we time it right.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to catch some of the high winds coming down.
We could take some of their torpedo shells, like their torpedo orbs, and just use those to get back.
One or two of them, maybe. Yeah, I've never used them on the Asher, but
And-
did they? Yeah, they did.
No, I meant like we can literally just grab one each and then just jet back here
Okay.
With the ship, of course.
without the ship.
And it's also a very windy day, so that could give us some
Without the
boost
ship.
too.
Why without the ship?
Because there'd be no point if we're just taking the torpedo orbs back here.
No.
Because they are devices used for traveling through water. I thought you would get on, like, you would, Anyway, let me share what details I have about this place.
Okay.
And as that's going on, I'm actually going to show you guys the map. You guys don't know where anybody is, but I'll show you the map. Edwin's going to describe all of this. I'll let you guys look at the map for a bit. And this will be kind of the... this will be the entrance you guys go through. You're going through their smuggling tunnel.
This is a map.
Thank you. I worked hard on it.
I like it.
Yeah.
These smaller boats, they park their bigger ship like further out because this is very shallow water. These smaller boats are used to carry cargo back here.
Makes sense.
Like,
Yep.
But I'm gonna let you guys step prisoners where you guys would have been kept, where everyone sleeps, captain's room, and so forth, so forth. Now, as you guys study the map, I'm going to pan away from you guys for a moment. Just for a moment. Then we'll get the spotlight back on you. We actually find ourselves in the pirates' hangout. As we see... We actually see Captain Blueblood sitting in his chair. And, of course, the best of the familiars, Reginald.
Fuck Reginald.
we love Reginald.
I'm gonna kill that monkey, I swear.
Fuck Reginald and all he stands for.
And he seems to be having a conversation over a communication board. A very heated and very angry one. Over the orb, we see this character again. You failed your mission to capture them. I solved them in Sand Dune. Or Sand Dune. You were supposed to capture them and held them at your hideout until I was able to come by and do what I needed to. Well, at least we did find them, and you didn't really give us that many good instructions on trying to locate them. You are completely useless. I mean, I apologize for the inconvenience. They were under my captor, but I don't know how they escaped. They didn't have access to their weapons or their magics or anything. So, it confuses me quite a bit. I don't know, that cage was particularly enchanted by me for the anti-magic field. So I honestly don't know how they got out. Maybe something more powerful. More powerful than you, my good friend. Like, you boast that your magic is undefeatable. Being one of the best, necromancers around. Soul magic is always hard to overcome, don't you agree? Kite says nothing to that. Do not worry. Soon enough, my men will capture them. And if not, your plan B will definitely work. You have two groups working on this after all. Maybe. But do not fail me again. If we get the chance, I won't. As Reginald shakes this box here, the camera pans, and we do see something gray. We see Jet. We see Jet shaking in fear.
Poor baby.
As well as we also see Midnight shaking in the same cage. They're unable to use any of their familiar powers due to the cage itself. But Reginald keeps like messing with them, like shaking the cage, making them go awake and all that. We have the perfect bait if they ever want their precious little pets back. And they would be a good insurance too. I see. Well, my associate will be there shortly. Oh, you mean him? He's already arrived. He's sleeping in the barracks right now. Ah, ahead of schedule for once. Stryker is quite unpredictable when he wants to be. I will try to keep him on a short leash. I appreciate you lending him to me. Remember, if you do well, the Dark Scorpions will reward you heavily. Yes, I understand. Anyway, I must go address my crew. We will talk later, as he turns off the communication crystal. In the barracks, sleeping kind of alone, as all the other crewmates are out, we see Stryker tossing and turning on his bed, sweating profusely. He wakes up with some cold sweat. His eyes do not indicate he rests well, as that is where we will be getting back to the party.
Well then.
So you guys are given the basic layout of all of this. As Edwin does explain, kind of draws up a small map. This time, me and Mark will also be accompanying you just to assure the mission success.
We are fairly successful on our missions on our own.
Do you wish to go in alone?
No, not at all.
Oh. We kind of need the. Don't mind her. we kind of could use the assistance.
There are two main objections of all of this. One, we are to eliminate each pirate we can, and two, we need to recover some important documents that got stolen. This document is from our architect fan, Mr. Jim, or Jim's. It was stolen a couple weeks ago before he hired us for this job. It is the first clue to finding the ruins for the lost civilization. I have no idea what the pirates want with it, but we must hurry before they end up selling it off or something. After we get Seb's ship back, we are to sail to the first meeting point. From there, we walk on foot to where the map shows us. Unless there's any other objections to this. AKA, I'm going to ask the party. Do you guys want to hard focus the main quest, or do you want to do the Sea Temple side quests?
Sea Temple side quest.
that at some point.
Because that's gonna get
We got a hot water.
yeah. Because I'm fairly certain Sev doesn't mind water. He doesn't want to be in boiling water.
Not.
We don't want a boiled wolf.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
want to
come on.
do that, honestly.
I
I mentioned how Sev feels about it last session, so.
yeah. Yeah, you did, babe.
She shows up finally. Yay!
I'm here for what bit?
Seriously, come on.
You in a coma? Damn.
No.
What did you do?
You're awake. Like, this is the next day after the fight. You are part of the fight.
Am I awake?
Yeah, you're awake. You're moving around.
Mm-hmm.
So, quick update for Rose. The players got to solve the next map as Edwin was giving details about what was there. I'll go ahead and show the map again. That way, you get to take a quick look at it.
Doing on my computer as we're talking right now.
Okay then. Then I'll just wait. We had a little bit of a cutscene to the bad guy's point of view where, apparently the captain, like out of character, the captain is working with the Dark Scorpions or something. And he also is allowing his monkey to terrorize both yours and Nuka's familiar. Now, the players basically want to also do Sev's side quests, basically going to the first seal. Sev, how do you feel about this, like in or out of character? Do you wish to do this quest, or do you want to ignore it?
Yeah. I want to do it.
All right.
I mean, I do want to do it. It's not just for that. I mean, I want to. I mean,
You want to learn more. You want to learn more.
I need to learn more.
Learning is good.
Now.
Also, Sapphire had a moment,
Yeah.
and then we got all sweet and
Edwin
I
got very confused.
give you an idea.
I'm surprised
This has been something Sapphire has been contemplating for a while.
I'm surprised no one asked Edwin about any of that stuff, but okay. Moving on.
Okay.
at some point.
I assume because he's a virgin.
I just figured it was because he was a ghost, you know, a basically a ghost boy. So, you know.
I am sorry.
Rose-
Downhill. I think I broke the DM.
Rose Dune, aka this girl right here, asked what her objective will be. Master Tirsi, what will be my duty during all of this? I do know some magical tricks, but I do not know about combat. Master Tirsi, do you feel well?
I'm thinking. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master.
You're fine, dear. I'd like you at least for manpower, all of you. As much as you might not fully trust me and I can't fully trust all of you, it'd be best just to be near each other. Again, can't have trust if I don't know you. So, come along. And I'm gonna walk out and grab the kids too. Be like, kids, come on, let's go.
You're gonna bring the kids?
We should not bring children to this mission.
I'd be like, do you think that's wise to bring children to a fight that we're not even sure how we're going to deal with?
Not specifically, but
You could order them to stay at the palace, Tirsi, if you wish, and they will not suffer any negatives to being away from you if you tell them to stay here, as that would be following order and not triggering the second part of their collars, if that's what you're concerned about.
That's fine. They can stay.
At least the kids.
At
Fine,
least the
because just-
children.
I was gonna okay. Out of character, I was gonna use this as a distraction.
Okay. Yay, distraction. Woo.
We are not using child. I look at Edwin. We are not using 5-year-old soldiers. I was about to say child soldiers, but I look at Edwin and that's exactly what he is.
How old is Edwin?
Do you want to ask him that?
I am
17.
curious now.
I will. I will. Hey, Edwin. How old are you?
I came out of the Soul Will about 8 years ago.
You're 8?
Oh,
We are leaving you here as well.
No.
No, we are taking him a lot.
No.
Mm. We should not bring children to the.
Work.
I mean, if it is any better, I've been reincarnated 7 times.
Okay, so.
so at least you've got experience.
Wait.
Yes?
So 8 as in number of lifetimes? Is that what you mean?
8 years in this lifetime.
He's been alive. He's had 7 lives, but he is currently on his 8th year of this one.
Yes,
Which of the others was your longest?
I don't remember.
Oh.
We do not carry memories from our previous lives. All we know is we lived that many lives and how many years we live in this life. Our core characteristics from what the elders say stay. Normally, the more problematic of the death marks that come out of the soul well are tossed right back in there.
Fun.
If only there was some way to be able to carry on your memories from the previous life.
I mean, I was going to be tossed back in the soul well, so I don't think I want to know what my previous life did.
Maybe.
Yeah. But
But
to be fair, I'm kind of glad you weren't.
But
Yeah.
death marks reach maturity after 2 years, if that is what you're considering. Like, when we reach 2 years of our next life, we are self-aware and conscious of what we do during the time. Like I said, I literally was supposed to stay in the soul well for a little bit longer before I overheard them telling me, basically saying they were going to put me back in as soon as I was ready to get out. So one night I just snuck out of the soul well.
That's some stuff going on there.
I mean,
I believed.
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak.
I
out of
believe
turn.
And I thought the creation of Machine Marked was cruel.
From what I read about your race, you simply put a soul crystal into a body after they've been constructed. Is the process of making the soul crystal the cruel part?
Where do you believe the soul contained within the crystal comes from?
Mostly from soul fragments and soul gems, such as, if I remember correctly, such as from the Scream Thief you guys fought. You take fragments of old memories of souls that weren't able to pass on and put them together. And
In
form
order
new
to create
life.
the crystal, yes. But, if from what little my memory understands, the soul itself, what you describe as the process of making the container, the soul itself is...
Cam.
Yeah?
The crystal is a natural growing geo. The soul fragments,
Okay.
like the psionic fragments, are what you use to power the crystal.
But we talked to. But when
That's how
I feel like I'm getting.
That's how most machine mark are built. How you were built were different.
Yeah.
Remember?
But you also brought up like there's a god that chooses who becomes a machine mark.
That's for every
Like-
race. A god can choose to make someone a particular mark.
Okay. The way you described it, it sounded like after that individual had died.
Nope.
Okay.
Like if you were born unmarked, then a god can choose to make you a marked.
Okay.
Which is basically what happened to you-ish. But we'll get into that later. Your next memory is going to be fun.
That's just why I feel bad for Sophia.
Fun fact, I actually have a secondary character planned if anything happens to Doll.
Oh, I don't have a secondary.
And
I don't have a secondary plan if something happens to the doll. We're pretty much screwed. Anyway, moving on. So.
okay, downhill.
I'm working
Yes.
on one just in case. I don't plan on doing anything to him, but you know, sometimes shit happens.
We'll state, what are we doing with Dune Rose? What is she doing? We said we're not staying here watching the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are we taking Marth? Because you guys kind of have to take Edwin. He's your guide. There is an event if you do not take Marth. There is a special event if he is not there.
Interesting.
Leave him.
I'd say leave him anyways. He can help watch over the kids since he's good with that.
But he's our guy to get there.
You're putting him on
so-
dad duty.
No, Edwin knows the way there. You're putting Marth on dad duty.
Oh, okay. I misheard. Sorry.
Exactly. Now back to my notes.
Yeah, and then we can have Miss Kentine basically be mom duty.
Who knows? They might have a Romeo.
Master, please tell me you're not going to make me. Please. Out of the kindness of your heart, do not make me do the bedtime services.
I didn't say that in character. I didn't even say that in character. I was just muttering to myself while I take notes. Guy? You're muted.
Because that is something the slave caller can do, but she wouldn't be exactly comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, leave on it?
Yeah.
I would assume that they wouldn't make her do adult services.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a box.
No, she's still there.
Thought she left already.
No, she's out there in the car. Go ahead. Like,
I apologize for my dad interrupting.
That's okay.
Hey, that's okay.
Alright,
Live stream, Dad.
in this box, Edwin's going to
Hi,
be
Mr. Cam
here. In this box right here, move your tokens. And that's how you'll be entering the base. Like I said, the first trip into the desert, there's a lot of things you guys would learn. One, water and food will actually be important once you are traveling in the desert. So whatever supplies is on said ship, or whatever supplies you get from the pirate camp, will be what you use to travel through the desert. Unless you go back to town to buy more supplies. Edwin's got you covered this time, but you guys notice that you go through a lot more water than anything traveling through the day. Edwin even lets you guys experience nighttime travel. You guys burn a lot more calories, so you consume more food during the day, or during the night. So, there will be trackers for both food and water during the next part after this. If you go through the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this doesn't mean like anything if you guys have mounts or something like that. So Tirsi and Nuka, you want to be there and there. Do note the entrance of like going in is this way. Like this way. Lotus, you want to go there?
Hold on. No way, I'm changing positions.
I don't feel bad what I'm about to do now.
What?
Oh no.
No, no.
No, I know.
I'm joking. I just
We here.
and I'll move Rose.
I just gotta wait until.
I'm gonna move Rose here. Okay. Now, real quick, as I'm populating the board,
Oh
for,
my.
as I'm populating the board, what's the generalized strategy?
Guns blazing.
Stealth
No,
until
just-
stealth isn't needed. Get the familiars back and get Sev's ship back.
So wait, you said
And-
Okay, I have a question. You said they park the bigger ships out further to sea, correct?
Yeah, that way they don't get
Yeah,
landlocked.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, so
First, we need
Sev's
to
ship
know.
would be
Sorry.
Sev's ship would be farther out to sea, meaning a few of us would have to stay behind to get Sev's ship ready to rock and roll, ready to get the fuck out of Dodge when need be.
Which is not a one-person job.
Exactly.
No.
That's if you
Which-
guys could get into Sev's ship, which I will state you'll have to get to the smaller boats and take multiple turns rowing and doing strength checks to get there in the middle of combat.
Oh my god, it's gonna. Oh man.
It's gonna be fun getting there.
Either that or well, I mean,
Okay, quick question: who's our strongest characters? Like, who in this entire party is the strongest?
I think everyone kind of dumps strength. I think
No
everyone.
bump strength, I think.
Yeah, you all kind of did. I'm not gonna lie. The strongest character was the guy who left.
Yeah.
Oh,
terrible.
We need another person. We need another strong man.
I mean, Mark could have filled that role, but you know.
True, true.
I mean, Dahl
But
and
he-
Duke are nothing to frown at.
Wait, let's check it. Hold on, everyone. Let's check our strengths.
I mean,
I have an
Okay.
11 in
I
strength.
would think that out of all of our
mine is.
crew, Doll and Zev would probably be the most likely to have any chance of having any strength.
Yeah.
I only have a 12, guys. I've only got a +1 in strength.
Oh.
All of my bonuses are in mental and survival type stuff.
Exactly.
Mainly intelligence and charisma.
So, this is the
Austin sticks.
Or wisdom and charisma. Sorry.
So, are
The
we
1, 2.
familiars and then
I got
go after
13.
initiative? And then we will have the materials to go to the Sita.
No, we're stealing back the ship so we can actually get it back and then possibly use it to I don't know, maybe go to the Sea Temple, but first we need to take it back to the palace.
Alright.
if you want, you could just head straight to the Sea Temple from here.
That's the idea. But I don't know.
That's what I was thinking that we were doing, was getting the ship, getting whatever supplies we need, and then head straight to the Sea Temple. That's what I was thought we were doing. Is that not what we're doing?
But we might not have any chance to grab anything. We might just have enough time to be able to grab the ship. So
Who knows?
Yeah, but we need to grab the familiars.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to grab the familiars. So,
Well, I could try to
That's right.
Actually, I remember something.
You guys
We're in
haven't. You guys haven't. You guys. Well, you don't know that in character. I will state the casters have. The casters have yet to try to resummon their familiars by the Find Familiar spell.
Okay. I don't know that in character.
Yeah, you don't know
Every
that.
caster knows Find Familiar.
No, he's saying that's a thing we can try and do, but in character we don't know that we can do that.
No, in character you do know you can
okay,
do
good.
that, but you don't know out of character they're in a magical cage.
Right.
Oh, okay, got it. I got confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, we
So-
don't know that they're in the magic. Yeah.
Age. So I'll like to try.
No, but what he's saying is that we don't know that in character, so there's no reason for us to, like,
There's no reason
Yeah.
for you guys to not try it.
He
Yeah,
said
okay.
she can try it because she knows that she can do the thing. She doesn't know that it won't
Go
work
for it.
though.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. If I have enough gold, I'll do it.
Do you have 10 gold pieces?
That's what I'm trying to look. Come on.
You do. You have 67.
Yay.
So you're gonna attempt to take 10, like you're gonna attempt to take 10 minutes to resummon Midnight?
Yes. So what need I do? So
48, okay. The spell simply fails. You feel the connection. Midnight is still here on the material plane. They're not in the pocket dimension or anything. However, when you attempt to drag Midnight's soul to you, something stops it. And you hear Midnight yelp in pain as you do so. But nothing else.
Poor kitty!
Kitty!
Now,
No! I say that. I was like, interesting.
Okay.
now,
I guess it did not work. The only thing I heard is midnight yelp. Now I feel bad.
now. As you guys are in the tunnel for the cave for the last couple of hours, you guys slowly make your way closer and closer to the dock until Edwin quietly says, "Okay, if we travel one more hour, we'll be at the dock. So everyone, you gotta be quiet and all that, so we don't get noticed." AKA, I need everyone to make a stealth check.
Yay! Stealth check! Woo!
Oh, really?
Little good old stealth.
Besides of not being a charisma caster, I'm actually stealthy-ish.
You have
11, 11, 11.
19.
Yes.
What did I get?
You accidentally rolled disadvantage, Cam, but you got a 19 in the first one.
Okay.
I would have
Oh,
11. Blue.
18? That's not bad.
13.
not my thing.
Edwin's like, hold my fucking beer.
Oh, I
Hold
got
your ear?
Hold my
beer.
hold my
Yeah.
beer.
Okay, I'm sorry. My headphones are cutting in and out, so.
Although holding his ear would be interesting.
Fucking
that would make
hold
all
my
noise adorable.
beer. None
I
of you
got a
see
18.
Edwin as he just simply phases into the wall. AKA, he rolled a 29 on stealth.
Frick yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Fucking hold my beer.
It's like, hold my
It's
beer.
like Lucas just like thinking in his head,
Yeah.
"Oh, Edwin," but he
Me-
doesn't say
Mel.
anything.
Hang on. Hold my beer and watch this.
Hold on. Downhill, yes.
Mel, you are the only other one that doesn't get noticed. As
Aww.
actually, no, Cam, you also don't get noticed. as you guys hear some gentle clapping coming from above you.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
As you guys look up, you see a dark silhouette of a man jumping out. From the stalactites, he quickly moves and jumps in front of you.
So he doesn't notice me or Cam, right?
Well, you two are the only ones that pass
How you-
the passive, but
You-
as
Cam, and
Edwin.
as he does jump in front of the group he can't see.
Hello.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the White Rabbit's little pups.
Well.
What?
It's a scorpion person.
You didn't even bother to remember his fucking name.
I tried. I'll go in my corner.
He's known. You guys heard him be called Striker, but Martha called him Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Derulo and
Jason!
Oh,
Yeah, keep making jokes. I'm just picking which one he's going to fuck up.
I mean,
me, please.
he still doesn't know I'm here. So.
Jason Derulo.
Yeah, because his passive is
Hello, can you-
17. If he actively looks, he can probably find you.
Yeah.
But he simply says, "Well, this is quite an interesting surprise, but why are you here in this tunnel? Of all the tunnels in the world, why here?"
why not?
you the same thing.
We can ask you the exact same thing, Striker.
Okay, so
I'm
I don't know why in my head.
It's hot
Sorry, go
outside.
ahead.
It's hot outside. It's cool in here. What's your excuse?
I don't remember the next part, but then it goes secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh jeez. No. Oh, Nick is just it's just like, I like the dark.
I like the sea.
I don't know why my brain.
It's kind of odd. Striker hasn't attacked.
So what's your MO here? Usually you're threatening to kill us. What's going on this time?
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Well, actually, he's the same person that almost tried to kill the queen. So
to be fair,
No.
wait, kill who? What are you talking about?
assassinate the Sam. I forgot her name.
That wasn't
Amber?
him.
Amber.
The Queen of Sand Jam? The Queen of Sand Jam?
Okay, out of character, you guys did find out that was a morph mark taking his
Yeah, that wasn't
appearance.
him. We don't know if we're dealing with him or the morph, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey Jackson, what's up?
Sapphire's going to try
Do
and
you
sneak up
purposely
behind
missay
him.
his name?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, can I try and sneak up behind him?
yeah, sure.
Listen,
Opposing stealth with advantage versus his perception.
Shit. Everything is fine. Uh, 24?
Hey, you did it.
Hey,
One of us can be stealthy.
can I knock him out?
Like a karate chop to the back of the head, are you sure?
No, like pressure points. I'm a doctor. There are pressure points that you can press and knock somebody out.
I don't think you're high enough level to do that. In the sense of, he is a higher level monk than you.
I'm not using my monk skills. I'm using my medicine skills.
Still.
Sorry.
You know what? You know what? Roll medicine with advantage, and if you beat his AC, I'll make him do a con save. How's that sound?
I was about to say it's a good swerve.
You do get advantage because you are unseen. This will break your stealth, but you do get advantage.
I think I brought this up earlier.
That's a 16.
16.
Oh. Mm.
As you attempt to hit his nerve, Striker's hair, like his long ponytail, kind of gets in the way slightly as he turns to you. All honesty, nice try, young rabbit. Nice try.
I'm older than you.
He shrugs.
Bitch, I'm a millennia older than you.
You know, I'm just sensing that you guys are just hostile. I was going to try to make a deal with you, but hey, if you want to fight, he slowly lets his chain guard down.
Whoa. Guys, whoa.
Heck, even if you guys beat me, then the noise of the fight will alert everybody else that's going down that corridor.
Yeah, let's try not to. It depends. What kind of deal was you wanting?
Yeah. You guys, you sound sus.
This fucker has something I need to find. A particular thing I need to find here. You guys agree? The captain has something I need to continue what I want to do. Us Dark Scorpions are planning on recruiting him, but I need something from him. So, if I were to get back your little pets and get you back to your ship, you guys leave, and you cause enough of a distraction for me to sneak in and get what I need.
Get us our ship and our pets back.
Yeah?
That's what he said.
What is this thing you need from him?
You see, he has a scroll with information about the ancient temples near here. I need an item from one of these temples for my own personal agenda.
Which one?
The staff of black.
That's up.
For what reason? None of your goddamn business.
It's about this.
I'd like to ask a question, Downhill.
I'm only asking because I have a particular interest in one of the temples nearby here as well.
Downhill.
Mm-hmm.
But not that one.
I'm reading my notes, and Mars told us about his past and how our dear Scorpion boy here, how he blames him for killing someone that he truly loved. Am I reading my notes correctly?
You are actually, and I'm willing to give you your full information. What happened from Mark's point of view was there was a black dragon going on a rampage, from at least what he told you. Scorpio was in a relationship with the dragon, and the White Rabbits were forced to put it down. Scorpio blames Marth for doing this because the dragon apparently used to be a guild member.
Oh,
You don't know any more about the details. You don't know the dragon's name. You don't know if they were a full dragon or a dragoon mark, which there are two differences. But most likely a dragoon mark with a dragon root form, which is something higher level dragoons can do.
Yeah.
I'm in the shadows, I'm sneaking. But I'm going to stop and I'm going to turn to him. Oh, what was his name? Striker, right? Striker. She's gonna look at Striker and go.
His real name is Jason. His
Jason.
code name
Okay.
is Striker.
Yeah.
Jason, may I ask you something?
So
If I may be privy
you're
to it.
purposely breaking stuff.
Even purposely breaking stealth. I'm just gonna appear right beside him, like, just gonna.
So many sneaky goddamn rabbits.
Isn't that what rabbits are good at? No, they're good at running.
They're good at jumping
Or-
too.
True. Thank you for. Anywho, thank you for the jumping. May I take a gander at what the staff is, if I may be privy to that? Just a general guess of what you're going to use it for.
You guys, before asking that, could make a religion check. Anyone who's super religious or knows about Black's history, you can attempt to make it, and people who do know about Black's history gets advantage.
Okay,
So I get advantage.
religion.
So you don't want to attempt the check at all, Blue? Okay.
Well, my religion's only a +1.
I think my religion's a 12.
Hey, TFC, what do you want for your crit effect?
That's 20.
What do you want for your crit effect?
Nice.
Oh, 5.
Oh, that's
28.
Whoops, wrong one.
History will also work. I'll say history works. Yeah.
Well, wait, history can work? I didn't ask that. Fuck, I should have rolled my history.
You can roll your history, Mel.
Can I? Wait, which is better? My religion? I don't know which one's better, my history or my religion, because I have one.
My
So
religion's better.
See how much. I'm gonna go with my history.
I'm gonna roll history for shits and giggles.
all right.
I'm going with my history. I'm going with my history on this one.
Okay. Now no more rolling. What? Okay, I'm gonna go down the list. First,
Okay.
Aye.
Doll, you
Lowest
didn't.
to highest.
Hold on. Doll, you didn't roll.
I don't have anything I can roll.
Okay.
Like, I don't know much about Black or religion, so.
Okay. But you can still make a history check just to see. You know?
Alright, why not?
Yeah.
That's a 3!
Okay. So, from lowest to highest, Sev and Sapphire, you both know nothing about Black. You know he is a neutral god, but you know that Sanjim has a temple dedicated to him, because Tirsi told you about that over dinner. But you didn't really pay too much attention to all the other gospel Tirsi was spilling during dinner.
Didn't go shit about the religion. Yeah, I got you.
Nuka and Melody and Sophia, you three remember what Tirsi said about Black being the god of death. He is the one who also made the death marks. You know, he is the neutral god of death. He is not inherently evil, as life can only have value if there is death involved. He does not oppose undeath. He does not oppose any of that. Even some high servants of him can receive undeath as a blessing from him. That's about the general stick you guys get. Tirsi, however,
Okay.
you actually know about the Staff of Black. It is what's considered a artifact, a regalia. A regalia in this world meaning a magic item made by the god with marks being a thing. And those normally have world-altering effects. Extremely powerful. You have no idea what Striker may want from it, but you know that true resurrection can be achieved with Black's regalia. It's one of its once per lifetime abilities type of thing. Like, once you use it, you have to wait like 300 years before it can be used again.
So it's a really rare ability to.
But the Staff of Black also has other abilities. It's just that is its ultimate, basically.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
It's one of those.
So-
It's one of those like hidden spell charges that can only be used under specific circumstances and under.
So,
under law,
downhill?
after a law.
Mm-hmm. This is what Tirsi knows. Tirsi has not explained any of this to you guys.
Okay, good.
Downhill. The next thing. Sorry, go ahead. The next thing that Lotus is going to say is going to take as a joke. A little bit of a slight joke, but she doesn't know for sure. But she's going to look at him and go, "May I take a gander at what you're going to use with it? If I may be privy to that? If you don't mind?"
I'm thinking of his response.
Probably best to not say it out loud or whatever it may.
Sure.
Mhm.
I highly doubt you can get my ingenious plan. But
Are you
after
Are
this,
you-
I need your answer.
going to use it to resurrect your dead lover?
This is weird.
Lotus, I need a
When she
faith.
said that.
I need a faith check from you.
A what?
Oh shit.
AKA,
shit.
you did something that will change the course of this game. Good or bad, the dice is in your
No.
hands. I need you to roll me a D100.
No.
I will not tell you what you need. I will not tell you what you need.
Oh
Natural fucking
That's not
20!
it.
On a,
That's
I
not
got
it.
a D100? That's a D100.
Yeah.
yeah.
You asked for. That's. Kai said that's not
no.
it.
You got a 20.
That's just not. I don't know. It's still 20. That's good.
20. 20 is 20. Not.
That's a D100, right?
Yeah, that is a
I rolled that right.
D100.
100, but 20 out of a D100 is not high, honey.
Still, okay, whatever happens, just keep in mind that I literally just tried to say in character, but it's probably not best to speak about whatever he plans to do with this out loud.
That is true.
I
He
didn't hear
did.
you. I did not hear you. I looked at that coin. Lotus probably didn't hear you. Her head's turned one way.
Well.
Whatever happens, happens.
Oh lord. Oh
Yeah.
lord.
Striker's face becomes one of a hurt man
Oh no, Striker, I'm sorry. Oh my
as
heart.
he feels like he is going to tear up a bit.
She's gonna take out her handkerchief and hand it to him.
Hold on.
Oh god.
Wait.
However, this is a moment for Striker's Hollow to take advantage of. Striker is
Wait.
going to need to make a
Hollow?
wisdom save to maintain control.
Are you sure?
Please.
No.
Tears begin to fall down Striker's eyes slightly as you guys hear, "Oh, poor little Jason." As you guys see a physical mass begin to cover Striker's face as he clenches his head, trying to keep control. What do you guys do as Striker is losing control to his hollow? You guys have like one action to do something each.
Okay.
He's standing his
what
action
can we
to
do?
try to wrestle control. So for people who don't remember, Striker is a hollow mark. Hollows inside of people are
Right.
secondary beings who always fight to control their host. Emotional, physical, and other damages like that
Yes.
will trigger the hollow to always try to take control. Normally,
know that.
you have to make a wisdom save if the hollow tries to take control. Striker failed his.
Okay.
He is spending his action trying to wrestle control from the hollow. Which, by the way, I need to pull out the Striker Hollow token. I don't get to use this one often.
Hey. Yeah, he looks kinda... Yeah, I forgot he looks out with the
Right.
mask on. So, Doll, you're strong. Should we punch him to knock him out?
I'm not strong. I'm agile.
We've only got one major other issue. If we start fighting him here, we're going to have other issues.
Yeah.
True.
We need to knock him out. We need to knock him out. But we need nap time spray. Fuck.
We had nap time spray.
No, I think we need to help him to get control.
I know, but how are we gonna do that? I wish I knew how to
That's
help
not
him.
gonna help.
Huh?
I had an idea, but it's not gonna help.
What is it?
What is it?
Because it's a mark. It's not. I have Dispel Magic, but I was like, it's a mark. It's not
I
gonna
mean,
do
there is
anything.
another spell Tirsi I think knows, but I think they don't have it prepared. But you know, well,
What is it?
do I tell Tirsi or does Tirsi just try to figure it out?
No, I have my marked spells, so I'm not going to change them. What was it? Because I might or might not have even put it on my sheet yet.
It's the same thing you did with the pirates' calm emotions.
Calm motions. I do have it there. I do not have it prepared.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wait, technically, hold on. How many spells am I allowed to prepare?
Your cleric plus your wisdom mod. So like 5 plus, let's take a look, 3, 8 spells.
8 spells. All right, so I have 1.
And haste does not
2,
count.
3,
Haste
4.
does not count, and slow does not count against it. Those are always prepared.
Okay,
I have
so
a question.
I have 1, 2, 3,
Um,
4, 5. I have
Doll,
5.
Yes, Seth?
would any particular type of damage be able to not specifically hurt Striker and maybe hurt the Hollow instead? Is there any way to like
No.
specifically not
Uh,
damage or anything like that? Or like, is there any way to like
Make
specifically have a certain type of damage target the Hollow specifically, so we can help Striker break out of it? Like,
1, let me check hollows, and 2, make me a, what would be a generalized knowledge check? That's my question.
Arcana?
Uh,
Well, that's
Arcana maybe or history maybe.
I would say Arcana could work if Blue wants to use it, but I think maybe History could also work.
Damn.
Intelligence.
Intelligence roll?
Yeah, a straight intelligence will also work. And hold on, let me do one thing at a time. So any of those would work, Blue.
Right.
And Lotus, what do you want?
I wanted to ask you a question. If Tirsi was to use Calm
Uh-oh.
Mind, could I use a hero point to boost that? Because I do have a hero point. I earned that hero point by calling a door racist. I will never forget that.
Hey, shit! I didn't even start taking notes.
So if I use this hero point to help Tirsi use Calm Mind, would that automatically work?
Okay, first, Tirsi, do you have calm emotions prepared? Yes or no?
I do not currently have prepared, yet I do not have all of my spells prepared in the first place.
Okay. Then what I will do.
I will say it that way.
What I would do is that you can use a hero point to give. Okay. 1, Blue. Hollow marks in particular are not weak to any particular damage. They don't have that weakness. Devil marks have radiant, but that's the closest thing you know about hollow.
Well, my theory is that, like, if I was to use a spell that specifically did psychic damage, would it be able to possibly hurt the Hollow rather than, maybe Striker?
No.
Okay.
As it will physically attack the brain, not the hollow. Hollow is more of a spiritual, like, creature. It's
Okay.
And second, what I will do, Tirsi, if you want to prepare calm emotions now, that is perfectly fine.
Okay.
And I will take that hero point and give Striker disadvantage on the save.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is my offer for the hero point, Lotus.
What do you think, Kai? Did that work for you?
That works for me. Can I finish preparing all the rest of my spells and tell you which ones I'm preparing?
Understood. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna also take Bless. And
Sorry.
By the way, Blue, that
Okay.
Arcana check was your action to figure something out. It was basically a scan check.
That's fair. That's fair. Hmm.
let's
I don't have
see.
a
I'm-
guys.
Let's see if
Except it's he's gonna look a little bit more, I guess, over at Sophia and pretty much say it's more of a spiritual thing
Mm.
rather than a mental thing. Maybe you can help him, or maybe you can help them in some way.
can try. That's what she says to Sav. Danielle, what can I do to help him in any
What
way?
can you do to help him? Let me ask you that question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a good question.
As we all
Oh.
seem to be in the camp of help the striker, like, I'm okay with this. This wasn't the way I thought it would go. But Mel, what your dice roll was to see if Striker loses like temporary control. Like he was really good on keeping his emotions in check. Like he's really good on keeping his hollow in check. However, you hit a really sore spot for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
And so what you're telling me is I hit the nail on the I hit the nail
On the
head
head.
dead on the coffin, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
How do those straight go?
Shit,
Yeah.
and I was just guessing. Like, no joke, I didn't know what the fuck this staff does. But from what we were taught, I'm like, okay, so he can
The character-
resurrect people.
The
On
character.
the one hand, our characters don't know what the staff does.
No, but I was genuinely guessing.
True.
Like, no shit. I was
I
genuinely
literally
guessing.
told Tiersey what it could do, but
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
seriously, the
calm
only one.
emotions. I'm going to say
Nope.
you're single targeting Striker, I assume.
gonna sit over here.
It is a what save?
That's the metro.
Charisma
It is a
save
spelled charisma save, yes.
with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna, even with my hero point?
Yeah, disadvantage with your hero point because you're using it to give
Okay.
Striker disadvantage, and Striker fails. The hollow does not disappear, but it is just standing there breathing. As the emotions are no longer feeling the hollow mask. However, it is looking around as it notices you, Tiersey. Why do you spoil my fun? He never lets me out to play anymore.
Oh, you may play, but you must play within our rules. This is not your game.
The hollow mask somehow smiles even more wickedly. Oh yeah.
On the character, I want to
Blue.
slip that evil grin off his face.
Blue, out of the wall behind you, or actually not Blue, Nuka, out of the ground below you, Edwin comes up. Edwin just quickly tells you to get the mask off.
Don't touch him.
God.
As that will be the only way to dispel the hollow, is to remove the mask.
I'm right behind him. Do I hear this?
I mean,
I haven't taken my action.
yeah, sure. Do note, if you harm him, calm emotion stops.
Yeah.
And if I take off the mask, will that be considered harming him?
It would be considered harming the hollow. With that, it's a 50-50 if it honestly would be... I don't know how to count this, because it is currently not Striker under the effect of calm emotions. It is his hollow.
Like I said, it's weird.
Dispelling the hollow, I'm not
I want
sure
to-
if it counts as hurting him.
But like, okay, for example, hypothetical scenario out of character. If Cam does whatever type of check that you want them to do in a effortless way to where, you know, they're able to seamlessly like knock or just yank or pull the mask off of his face in a way that he doesn't even notice it or feel it. Like hypothetically, would that just resolve everything? Like hypothetically? I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
Do you have a hero point?
do I?
Yeah, because that sounds like a gain insight ability.
Well, never mind.
I won.
You honest?
I
You have one doll? Do you want to gain insight?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yes.
What
Will
is
this work if I take it off?
the calm
Because I'm gonna
emotion?
harm me.
The calm emotion spells will be dispel, but Striker will be the one in control, so the Hollow can't do anything. But Striker will be a sobbing, like most likely a sobbing mess, like emotionally. But remember, and you also, if you guys look at the Hollow race, a Hollow can only take control of a body once per day.
okay.
So if you do remove the mask, the Hollow is gone for at least 24 hours.
Okay. So remove the mask and then get ready to hug. Got it.
I got tissue.
However,
I
you
don't like
also
it.
know that removing a Hollow mask forcefully is very painful. As it's
I would
literally,
like to-
it's literally like attached to his face. Yeah, have you ever seen Bleach where Ichiko has to pull off the mask, like the pieces, slowly? You know?
It's like hell.
It's like that.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Oh, no.
It won't hurt Striker, like lose HP. It just, if you fail, it will still count as damage and the spell will be broken. The last thing I'll give you for insight is you can make an acrobatics instead of athletics, and the DC will be 15.
Mm.
Or you can do a medicine, because I would argue being able to remove this will be like surgery. Personally, I kind of want to see where this Hollow goes if we keep it in. Well, yeah, that is also a thing. You guys could, since it's kind of pacified right now, you guys could talk to it.
Okay, but I'm getting ready to take the mask off at first signs. I have a scalpel out in case I need to cut that thing off.
Okay.
It's playing under our game at the moment. Let's see what it does.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
I like to try something.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... You guys get 10 questions to ask the Hollow. Because that's 1 minute. Once that hits 0, the spell is over. The spell is stopped.
Mm.
And that's the group. So if Edwin asks a question, that is 9. And then if Seb asks one, that's 8. You know?
Okay.
I really want to
Got
leave.
it.
So you get 10.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go get something to calm my nerves.
Okay.
Seriously,
I get the
cast
feeling
calm
we're not going to
emotions.
get out of here this
I-
session.
Seriously, cast calm emotions on Cam. Drop concentration on this and go cast it on them.
No, wait. Haha, nice try.
I can't believe that I got that fucking right.
I like to look at Sev. I was like, what do you mean? What he said earlier. And Cliff,
What?
I was asking you what Sophia was asking you what did you meant what you said.
Hollows are spiritual creatures. You're a cleric. You deal with spirits and junk. I don't.
Sophia being like the blood sorcerer warlock.
They weren't always that. So,
Being the magical girl warlock.
hey, my bad.
It's
I'm
okay.
always
Yeah.
a magical alloc.
Which, by the way, we have the subclass for the. We have the subclass for the magical girl now from Funny Fool's Gold. Yeah, but it's a fighter. It's a fighter subclass though.
At least I did something. Shit.
Yeah, that is fair.
I should know.
That is fair.
I should know about that. I should know about that magical girl class since I'm
Anyway, who wants to ask the first question? Nuka, because you haven't really spoken.
Nope. I'm trying.
I'm sorry. Is Discord just having a bad day with you?
Everybody else is running their mouths too.
Oh, I'm
To the
sorry.
point where I either have to potentially yell and wake my mom up, or just say fuck it and wait until I have an opportunity?
How about this? If you want to say something, type something in the roll 20, okay? Type something in the roll 20, and we'll be able to see it, okay?
Yeah, sure. And for the record, Mel, I already figured that shit out. But as soon as he told Tirsi what the staff did.
I was
But
So
I didn't want to bring it up, so
I said we shouldn't bring it up because now we're on a side quest.
yeah, because somebody did bring it up.
okay.
Hear it. Me.
so
it's okay. She meant it as a joke, but Jason took it personally.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I mean, I don't blame him. So, yeah.
That's right.
the hollow looks around. Oddly enough, it's calm, which it finds very unsettling. Because hollows are normally...
Not bad.
Yeah. They're forces of destruction.
Okay, I got a big ass slice of Costco pizza. I should be better.
So, Nuka,
Never heard of
you can have the first question if you want. What do you want to ask? What do you want to talk to the hollow about? And it doesn't have to be questions. It could be just talking to the hollow.
Okay, got it. Will that still count though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I actually don't know what to say to the hollow at the moment.
You kind of just want to talk to the striker.
Mostly I do, but I can't because he's not here at the moment.
I mean,
Well, I know Doll has a question.
Okay, let Doll go first then. I'll figure something out.
Do you feel Jason's emotions? Or are you just nothing?
Good question.
I am the same as Jason. His pain, his anguish, and I relish in it. Just like all
you're all the
hollows.
negative shit.
As that is one question.
Yep, but it's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who wants?
It was.
Who wants the next question? Remember, the hollow can still lie. The hollow can still.
True.
Yeah.
He may not be rage induced, but that doesn't mean he can't be deceptive.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. For the DM. Would it count if we try if Jason a question?
You want to try?
Yes.
What do you want to ask?
I'll say, Rain, why? I'll just look over to him and just and I on my face, just calm and everything. Striker, I know you can hear me right now. Not Striker, but Jason.
I mean,
I'm still
same
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. But so anyway, Jason, I know you can hear me right now. You can do this. What I'm trying to do is trying to, while the calm emotions is still active, I want to try to get Jason to break out of it himself. That's what I'm gonna try to do.
The hollow grins as you have just completely wasted time. Unfortunately, he's not here at the moment. Thanks to your rabbit friend, he's having a panic attack.
That's what I'm trying to do, is trying to help him to calm down.
And you think I would let you reach him? Okay, next question. Or next talking point.
Dang it,
Next
that counts.
turn.
And honestly, I think we just let Cam fucking remove the mask. I'm saying this out of
I
character.
have not the
Let him remove it.
I'm just waiting for everyone else to go.
I mean, if you have something to ask it now, but if Nuka has something to ask it now. It's up to you guys what order.
That is true.
Nico, you have something yet?
I ain't got nothing.
Okay. I want to go up halfway in his face. Not like close, but like getting close to him. Very personal space. Is going, what is it that you want out of this ordeal? What motivates you to exist?
Ooh.
Looking him dead in the eyes.
Damn. That's a good one.
He and I have a shared existence, which means if he dies, I die. All us Hollows truly ever want is to simply preserve our own life. However, I relish in the destruction I cause when I finally get released. And that is another question from you.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
What's your idea? What's your idea?
I'm a character. My idea is to make a deal, strike a deal with him. Just the same as we have deals with the keys. If need be,
Ooh.
we allow him to exist. We allow the Hollow to exist, being a part of our team. So if destruction and mayhem is necessary, we kind of balance out the emotions and have full access back to Jason as we need. So for diplomacy, we keep Jason. For chaos and destruction and mayhem, we keep the Hollow.
I mean, the whole
And see what deal we can strike.
regardless.
There is a slight downside. Jason, aka Striker, hates when he loses control. And Striker can access his Hollow powers without the Hollow taking control. He just has to choose to enter the Hollow state willingly. It's just he lost control here. AKA, he can access the same powers the Hollow can in his body. It's just who's in control, that is up in the air. But the more time Striker uses his mask, like the longer he's in, he's at risk of the Hollow taking over.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, is try to calm him down in this trying.
Actually have one now.
Anyway, so what do you guys want to do?
So here's an interesting question / idea. Would it not be possible for you to more, like, clearly you share the body, but would it not be possible for the two of you to share existences in of themselves? Take turns, as it were.
Keep it
That is a
down.
no.
My ears.
That is what we already do. Every Hollow Mark has to go through this existence. Every day he walks a fine line, and I wait for the chance for him to finally No, he is full. He is full Jason. Like he is not full Jason. He is full Hollow. But no, like that is not possible, Blue. Not half mask, half Jason. That is. It is who's.
Blue.
Well, he's saying stuff in the World 20, so I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
But also.
Oh, no balance.
It is one of either way. It's either Jason's in the driver's seat or the Hollow's in the driver's seat. And right now, since Jason is emotionally not able to be in the driver's seat, the Hollow stepped in. So, no. There will never be a quote-unquote perfect balance. Because that's something all Hollow Marks dream of one day.
Is try to have balance.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I think but what he meant more was like
What the Hollow
knowingly taking turns and stuff, not just
the Hollow
whenever.
The Hollow will never agree to that.
Yeah.
As the Hollow wants to that he is you want to say that out loud, by the way, Blue, as I'm trying to find words?
I tend to find those extremes with these races pretty fast overall. it
Like-
comes to me.
Pretty cool.
Well, I was thinking of a couple of them earlier. I was like, wait, how far could you stretch some of these rules that we've established for some of these races or marks?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of them is like machine marked. They can get shattered because they're not really human.
Right. Well,
True.
kind of like what I brought up earlier with Edwin. Like, what if there was like a ghost mark or an undead mark that was like able to actually retain memories of their former life, possibly? Well, maybe just be able to draw on selective memories in the cases of like specific skills or
Well, I've actually thought about a lot of this lore. It's just you guys haven't been asking questions to the people that could answer them.
I haven't thought about them until now.
Yeah. But Jason,
Sure.
aka the Hollow, laughs at that idea of being balanced, as Jason will never want. Like, Jason is physically unable to do that now. As the Hollow will remark, we did have balance a long time ago, until you threw it away. And that is another question. So you guys are at 5.
Okay, guys.
Ooh,
Seriously suggesting.
Did he?
Tearing off.
What? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Was he being to whoever he said you at, or?
No, he was just kind of grandstanding.
Okay.
So, should we remove the mask like Edwin said?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, he did not.
So who would like to try? And that's the Hollow
What, to
giving.
remove the mask?
As you guys are talking about this, like in character, the Hollow will say, "Who would like to try?"
Yeah, I'm not saying this in character. I'm saying this out of character.
Okay.
All right.
I'm talking about removing the mask out of character.
Okay.
Like,
I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Not like my character's needed urgently or something. Come on, Sonny. Come on,
just as we need them with the surgical tools.
Boy. No.
So who's gonna hold him down while we like I'm saying all this out of character. Who's gonna hold him down while we surgically remove the mask from him?
That would be considered a hostile action.
Yeah.
Grappling him would be considered
And then-
hostile.
Yep.
And calm emotions will drop.
I mean, it's gonna
So
be
technically, okay, if we did, sorry, retro, continue.
You're fine.
Continue.
You gonna be okay, Mel?
I've been
Mel,
having
you okay?
stuttering fit. I've been having stuttering fits all week, and it's probably because I haven't had speech therapy in years, and because I'm talking slow. Because when I start talking slow, this happens.
It's okay. Just take your time. You're fine.
Or speak faster. That's your choice.
Thank you, Kai. That makes it a lot more easier. Josie, you can't tell me to take my time. If I take my time, I'm gonna stutter.
So
Okay, I'm back.
I know.
you guys do
You know what I
have
mean.
you guys do have 5 more questions. Do we want to push this further, or do we want to just try to remove the mask?
Actually,
Oh no.
Also,
it depends
Tirsi,
on whether or not I'd be allowed to.
Go ahead. Do what you like.
You sure?
Oh, thank you for taking my mana away from me.
You guys sure about this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Kai's like, yes.
Wait. Because now I'm curious about some shit.
Just make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
You mean like yours?
anyway.
I will throw you off the fucking galleon, I swear. No, I will throw you off the Asher, I swear.
Right ahead. Anyway, you say that we destroyed the balance. We've only known you a very short time, and this is only the second time that we've seen this form. Do you mind elaborating?
There was one where we both, you know, find comfort in.
Love?
Hollows can never love.
No, I said that character downhill.
Okay. He found comfort in her. Allowed me to be out more often, as we had a deal. If we ever heard her lullaby, I would surrender the body back to him. And I would never hurt a scale on her. But he would let me take control every single time he put on the mask. Willingly give me control. It was glorious. And all for just one person not to get harmed. That was heaven for me. Until the rabbits decided to ruin it.
I see.
And that
Why does
is-
this sound like a masochist?
So this traces back to that incident. You see him kind of pacing about a little bit. Like, Because I'm actually thinking of some interesting things.
Do know you don't have a lot of time left. Each
No, we
question
don't.
is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done asked your question, right?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna remove this mask, right guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to do this in one single action, or the spell breaks. Okay?
Okay.
If I use medicine check, I get an extra d6.
Uh-huh. However, I'm gonna go ahead and say the DC out loud.
Okay.
Camp, what you want to do is basically kind of get the scalpel in and use it to basically pop off the mask, like
Yeah.
like how you would pop off a hubcap to a tire in one fell swoop. Now, understand that this is very stressful. You have to do it really quickly. This is going to be at disadvantage.
Yep.
If tier C helps you, or if someone helps you, it will be at normal, but advantages don't stack any further than that. Now, the DC will be a total of 16. You guys have one shot to do this. Does anyone want to help Doll before Doll attempts this? Do note, if this fails, your one action for the first round will be forfeited.
It's not gonna help, but for some reason, Tiercy really just wants, like, Kai as well as Tiercy just wants to start singing any lullaby that they know. To try and see just if any lullaby tune would help.
Roll a performance check
Performance, ooh.
to see if you actually know any lullabies and can actually perform them well.
I don't remember my baby bird lullabies.
You were a baby.
I was a baby. Performance, okay.
Yeah.
That's regular, right? Not disadvantage. Just make sure I
Yep.
got
Just
that.
normal. Just normal.
Got you.
16.
You remember an old lullaby that your mother used to sing whenever you were really sick.
Wait, what?
Aluetta, chante aluetta, aluetta, chante primare, chante primare la tête, chante primare la tête.
I'm gonna say this now. The Hollow is uninterested at your lullaby.
I tried.
Damn it.
I acknowledge that you tried.
So
Pet's okay. Pet.
Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess Rose, roll performance to see if you know any lullabies and can perform them. One less from a crit.
Apparently I do.
What lullaby do you sing, Rose?
I have this at a time.
With that, I actually, Rose, you do have disadvantage on this because you don't have your memories from your
childhood.
Yeah, so roll again and we'll take the lower.
Oh, I want me to do that again with
Yeah,
the disadvantage?
just roll again.
Just
and we'll
roll
take
one
it.
straight.
Yeah, just one more straight. The downside of having amnesia.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me just roll it again.
Yeah, just neutral.
Yeah, just roll it straight again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't remember any lullabies. Blue, do you want to try to sing to him?
Hey.
Sing old sea shanty.
Sea shanty.
Yeah, like maybe the one that you're hoping to.
Just hold him so I can do this.
I mean,
all the ones that I could sing wouldn't be appropriate for the.
I love that everyone's wasting their action singing instead of giving Doll the help action to give them not disadvantage.
actually,
All that.
I'm going to offer to do in some way.
I'll give
Right,
Doll
I
help.
just need you to hold him so he can't squirm as I do this.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
Doll, you have neutral because you can't have more than one stack of advantage. So
Good.
DC 16.
Okay, I am moving. I am not looking at what I roll. I am going to roll a medicine check and then a D6. I'm fucking terrified out of my head right now because it all relies on me. I have terrible fucking luck.
Calm down.
It's okay. You got
Hell
this.
no.
We
You got
love
this.
you.
You got this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
That is a 14.
Gosh darn it. Very close, very close.
Darn it.
I was gonna offer my help as well, but I don't.
It wouldn't
think
have mattered
help.
when what straight. It would have just been straight, no added.
Unless we had like bardic inspiration or guidance or something like that. Sorry, I'm metagaming. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have any bards.
Hey,
We
Cam.
do have
That's gonna be a bard.
and clerics are supposed to have guidance.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
There is one character in this entire party that has guidance because he took the magic initiate feat for Booming Blade. But he also took up guidance. Add a d4
Woo, let's go.
as Edwin casts his guidance on you.
Yeah.
I had to check Edwin's sheet because I'm like, wait, guidance? I forgot he had this. Because he has he has. So, as you guys try to distract the hollow, Cam,
Yeah.
you
Walk over and kiss Evan on the freaking forehead. I swear to God.
I know, right?
as you jury rig the bloody scalpel under, you push it with force. Nuka holding still to make sure the leverage. The hollow, then realizing what's going on, immediately loses the calm emotions. But you do not get the whole mask off. You get a part of it off, like a good fourth of it off, uncovering Striker's eye. With that, though, you give him just enough time to take his hand and slowly rip off the mask. Bits of bones and a yelling pain goes through him as he returns to being normal. But he then just goes to the ground and kind of just curls into a ball.
As he goes to the ground, Jill is just hugging him because he needs a hug. She's looking at the rest of the party and like moving her head like, go, go, go. I'll deal with this here. We still have a job to do.
And that was yelling in a cave system.
I'm not yelling. Cameron is yelling. Go.
No. Stryker yelled in pain when he was removing his hollow mask.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And with multiple people going to go check out what the noise was. Let's see. I'll just grab.
Shit.
Right.
Right. Just shit.
As
It's us. We were expecting a fight at some point.
True.
as you see, two people you recognize and two people you don't. Mr. Slashing Damage and Mr. Dog Lover. As I will mark all the dots. Oi, what's going on down?
Oh.
You know, the more friendly of the two pirates. But that is where we're going to end the session.
Okay. Aww.
Yeah, it's not gonna help us.
If you don't mind, I'm going to go black out.
Okay.
You also have a striker currently just in the fetal position crying.
No, he's not in a fetal position. He's in Doll's arms.
He is trying to be in the fetal position and crying.
Yeah, no. Doll is going full mama mode. It's going to be okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, Sophia is gonna try to help, like, hug him too.
And this is where we're going to end the session. We will all see you guys in 2 weeks. And I want...
Yay.
Okay, two things. One, I'm going to reward this. Nuka, you asked really good questions. You get a hero point.
Thanks. Cool.
Tier C, you also get a hero point.
Okay.
And lastly, Doll, you get a hero point.
Yeah, the fuck I do.
Anyway, this is
Yes,
where
you-
we'll be leaving the session. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.